So maybe this is a view that will make more sense. There's your hospitals, 410's up that way, and I'm looking at the corner of Medical and Babcock. So, from Medical and Babcock, where you used to live somewhere over here, there's all the hospitals that you once knew. And let me get this thing turned around. So, from behind us, Babcock and Medical. Now we're gonna head down this way, down Babcock, to apartments. I wonder if you remember any of this stuff. If you remember a road called Hamilton Wolf.
Go past this light. Then, at the next one, use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto Eckerd Road.
So here we are at Hamilton Wolf and Babcock. And that's a whole other row of 1 million apartments. And then a neighborhood with some rental houses. I actually used to live right over there at Whispering Creek Villas. And we're gonna take this, what is this? West, I suppose, at Babcock Road and Hamilton Wolf. Everyone remembers the Flowerama. It's been there since like 1990. All right, so Hamilton Wolf. We're on Babcock, headed toward Hebner, if you remember that road. Well, there's your gas
station. At the light, turn left onto Eckerd Road.
More apartments down Eckerd Road a little bit. It's misting a little bit, so I don't know if you can see the rain on my windshield. But just down the street here is the brand new HEB. I know this is an older area, but they revamped it all. You can see over there, they're still building new stuff. Another staple on Babcock, has been here forever, is George's Buggy Warehouse. Do you ever remember a bunch of Volkswagens out here on the corner? My whole life these things have been here. But yeah, somewhere between 410 and then 1604, the outer ring is just ahead of us. I'm imagining that somewhere up here near Babcock Square or in Leon Valley would be a perfect spot for you to live. So now we took a left.
In a quarter mile, turn right after Rios Barbacoa.
And Babcock's behind us. Hebner's and we're on Hebner going toward Bandera. More apartments. The hills on Hebner. More apartments. Brand new. Those things were 2 years old. All of this was just fields 5 years ago. Here we are at Whitby.
After Rios Barbacoa, turn right onto Eckerd Road.
Hope they're okay. Oh shoot. Ambulance is going right in front of us. Where are they going? Oh shoot. There's already an issue over here.
Continue on Eckerd Road for 2 miles.
Look at that. And then next door to that one, there's a Fire Wheel Apartments. Water Wheel Apartments are all owned by the same group. I don't know if I want the word fire near my house. But But now we're on, what is this, Eckert Road? Maybe just a few minutes from where your old location. 40-mile-an-hour speed limit. Apartments hidden in the woods. That's where my mom used to live. But somewhere between that Babcock and 410 area, look at this, they're still building brand new buildings. Oh, it's a brand new apartment complex going up because all this was woods. And now we've reached where Eckert touches Bandera Road. And I know this area like the back of my hand. We got Marshall High School coming up on the left. These are very old apartments, but hey, they're cheap. All right, we'll hit this red light and I'll come back to you in a second. All right, made it through the light on Eckert Road here as we approach Bandera Road. More brand new apartments. Wood Chase, more apartments right down that road there.
At the next light, use the right 2 lanes to turn right.
Let me see, we're at 7 minutes of this video, and I bet you I can be back home in another 7 minutes. So the center of town to the outside of town, 12, 15 minutes away, not crazy. So here we are at Eckert and Bandera. You see that little sign for the city of Leon Valley. That's a nice little town to live in. That's everything you know. All right, got the green light here on Bandera. We are now on Bandera, headed out towards 1604. All this green you're seeing coming up is the park system, which actually leads over to Babcock area through the creeks. But we've got a very nice trail system that they're building. You can get down there and walk your pup. That's a horrible video right there. I'm sorry, it zoomed in crazy. So now here we are, Bandera and Mainland Road. Mainland.
At the next light, use the left 2 lanes to turn left.
Oh, there's the Walmart. We already passed another Walmart back by those first apartments.
At the light, turn left onto Gilbo Road.
And then here we are at Gilbo and Bristlecone. And then up this hill is where my mom lives. And then that's where you pay to get your license renewed or your taxes on your car, the appraisal, the registration sticker. There's little Big Lots over there if you want to go Big Lot shopping. And then the neighborhood HEB. down this little hill here. This is a slow going 35 zone. But then from Babcock, that's down where the creeks are. Where I live, it's kind of the start of the hill country, so you have to climb up a couple 100 feet of elevation. And then now we're on top of the hill. And to see, well, you can't. Okay, now we're at my mom's neighborhood. There's the neighborhood Walmart, CVS on the corner. My middle school, Coke Stevenson Middle School. University of Incarnate Word. I know you don't drink coffee too much, but there's the Dutch Brothers. You want to get some coffee? And we're about 2 minutes away from my mom's house. Now these homes are going to be built in the mid-90s. There's some rentals up here, of course. I know that your desire is to have no maintenance and just get an apartment with a small yard. Oh, actually, we're gonna go by my aunt's house first. So let's try this out. Maintenance guy doing some maintenance. And now we're in Gilbo Park, the neighborhood. This thing is, like I said, Gilbo Park's a little older. It's built in the late 80s and early 90s, and then across the street is like 90s into 2000, 2001. But it's just up here. Let's check this out. Boom. So now we're actually in the neighborhood.
Go past Meyercourt and turn right onto Rue de Lis.
They're older, but they don't look bad. There's an HOA, so people have to have some minimum standards. And then up here, and then right here with the fish on the truck is my uncle's house.